What's going on, everyone, everywhere? Never fear the sneaker professionals back with another sneaker review. Today I bring you a pickup that I was able to get through Nike sneakers, and these are available everywhere. They didn't sell out. Don't care what's going on, but I am letting you know, as far as this video goes, what's going on this release. And people will be able to pick these up on sale. I'm not waiting. I don't care. This is a sneaker I've been waiting to get at least a double up on, because I got it years ago, never worn. So now it is time. We got a double up. Now, like, man, why didn't you just wear your sneaker? Well, there's different things that happen as being a sneakerhead too. The sneaker that I got is an 11.5. Normally what I used to do was get a half size up, 11.5, put a sneaker shield in there and rock them like that. Now I don't even care. It's on DS, they're gonna get crease. I don't care. So I got them on 11, so this is more of a true to size fit, and that's what I've been doing as of late. The only one that I did get a double up of and did not wear is the Lost and Found, which I got here, but I have that sneaker in different silhouettes and in the same colorway, so I got my fix out of it. It's what I'm trying to tell you right now, of the reasoning, if you actually care, because at the end of the day nobody cares. Like, these little details is my thing, but in case you do care, that's the reason. Anyway, so we got this box. So they did the flip on the box. You got the vintage box as well as the sneaker. So the other box comes with an orange lid and a black base. So this is the orange base here, and this to resemble like you found them in the back and the person just picked the wrong box, and they dapped you up with this one. Boom. And here you go. You got your Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG. Style code DZ5485402. Dark powder blue, and of course it has white. Now, what white is that? It looks like an off-white. Has stamp action going on right there. You too got this old style tissue paper. It's like aged, so that's cool. I like that. No graphics or nothing like that, nothing special. I like what they did with the box though. They flipped it from the Lost and Found, and then you got your YCM sticker here. I like that they changed it up as far as the box and tissue paper. They could have done something similar to the Lost and Found, but that story was told that way, the Lost and Found. This is still Reimagined series, and they just wanted to go a certain way. They put this tissue paper in there, that's it. It's what it is. They flipped the box. They didn't want to give you the receipt. What they could have done was the receipt on the Lost and Found and the tissue paper that they had on that one, put it on this one, but they gave us the old style tissue paper, so I'm good with that. At the end of the day, they try to tell a little bit of a story. They're trying to stretch it out. You got the black toes that got the face box, with Jordan doing the photo shoot, which I'll put a picture up if you want to know what I'm talking about, like that. That actually, they put a little tissue paper in the Lost and Found, black and white, so it's cool that they always go back to it. That would be cool to see if they do like a black and white box like they did for the black toes, and that would signify a Jordan 1 box for like a long time, or maybe limited edition or collabs. If you get that box, I don't know, that's just my vision. Anyway, I don't work there, so I'm doing what I love here, doing reviews on my birthday. So here we are, and if you're wondering, today's May 15th 2025. So here we have them. Let's look at these beauties. Woo! Woo! Finally, yes, we got them in hand. Yesterday was that Wednesday, today's Thursday, and let's start with the outsole. We got a washed, looks a little like aged there, so that's the whole sneaker effect, and they did that with the Lost and Found, so I like that touch. The midsole has the sail midsole, again, aged look. Sail stitching, got that crisp star action there, pivot point, and your Nike right there. Show you the whole midsole there. And your upper, it consists of leather, smooth leather, and then you got this cracked leather. So the smooth leather is on the dark powder blue, and that is throughout. And then you got your cracked off-white leather. Get you an up close look at that. So it's on the vamp where your perforations are, your mid panel there, and your collar there. Wraps around, and it has different effects of cracked. So the collar looks a little bit more cracked than the mid panel underlay there, and your toe box again. Now this pair on this sneaker, it really looks like it was there, like stuck somewhere, and it messed up the leather for a while. So, but doesn't matter. We'll be putting these on feet. That's the point. Finally getting these. And then your Air Jordan Wings logo has this like matte finish. The laces are the same like the Lost and Founds. You got your white, and then your dark powder blue, which, you know, aka the UNCs, as Michael Jordan went to UNC, you know, University of North Carolina, for anybody wondering, and he won in '82 before entering the NBA in '84. So a nod to his alma mater, his college. So yeah. And then you have this vintage tongue. It has like a slight reddish look, even though the foam is that regular orange yellowy foam, you know, that color. But the tongue has that effect. I don't know, similar to the Lost and Found. I don't know how to explain it. You got to see it in person or whatever. Maybe you can see it through video. You got your Nike Air and swoosh in that dark powder blue. I will be doing a comparison. So back of the tongue there, here you go. Show you that. You got your paper as far as the shoe tree there. You got your smooth sock liner. Nice silky feeling. Very soft. I like it. I like this feeling. And then I was looking at the OGs from '85 and what kind of sock liner they had. Very similar to this. There's other ones which I got the comparison of 2015 that I'll show you. The sock liner's a little different, has little bigger holes and stuff. I thought that was a sock liner, but this is more true in line to the OG '85 sock liner. So yeah, it doesn't have the tag that they normally put for the '85. And then you got a white insole and dark powder blue Nike Air with the swoosh there. And when were these made? These were made 11/13/24 to 12/31/24. And yeah, man. And another thing right here, I don't know if you could see it, but it's already looking like a little crease going on right here. So the leather feels good. What would I rate these? I would rate these an 8. You know, you got this, like, I mean, the pair that I got, man, it is a little warped there. I don't know if you could see it. You see the angle there, it's a little warped, and then there's a whole bunch of crease action going on. This is straight from Nike inside too. So I love the whole thing, but I can't give it a little bit more due to this pair that I got that is a little flawed. These should be at the outlet bound if they were to be on the line. And I'll show you the other pair. It's not as bad. And then another thing that I did notice is that, oh man, this one has a lot more crackle effect on there. Don't know if you could see that compared to here. Anyway, so what I want to do is show you the height is a little off. The one is a little higher, slightly. This one. Yeah. Don't know if you can see the back. It looks a little off too. And here it just looks a little off there. Anyway, So here we have the 2015 and the sock liner. Here you got the whole little dots and stuff. This one does not. As far as the height, I'll show you the back of them. Yeah, slightly higher, just slightly. This one. It is higher, and then you can see the cut of leather is a little higher here as well. So, shape on the toe box right there. I like how this shape is. See the aged midsole compared to crispy white midsole. There you go. Bam, toe box area there. Top down view. Your outsole. Look here. Tongue. There you go. The color is slightly different. This one's a little lighter. This is a little darker. Actually, you can see that on camera. Get an up close look at that. You have a little bit more of a shinier Air Jordan Wings logo, and it has the trademark there, while this one does not. The tags look a little off. This has a little bit more white here showing. This one just goes up and then just cuts off right there, just where the Nike letters are. A little cleaner. The letters here are like wrapping over there. This one's a little lower. So, of course, these came in a little bag, extra lace, and these are put on here. As far as the color of the lace, there you go. Try to get that on camera there. That's about it, man. So they did a good job. And then you have very similar, keeping it in line to what we got with the Lost and Founds. Looking at the aged midsole and the UNC, slightly darker there, a little bit more aged. The leather looks the same as the off-white look. The tongues look the same look to them. Positioning of the Nike Air, everything looks the same. Sock liner, smooth sock liner, everything looks the same. So they kept it in line with this one. So they just put it like the same thing. So that's cool that they did that. But like I said, this pair just came a little flawed. So yeah, they did a good job overall. So yeah, YouTube, hope you enjoyed this review. It's your boy, the Sneaker Professional. I'm signing out. Peace.